Congratulations! After an eternity of putting it off, you finally decided to get off the couch and join a gym. And it paid off. After a few weeks, you begin to notice a few subtle differences. A few pounds dropped, you felt more energetic, more alive, and anxious to keep going. After a year of dedication to the fitness lifestyle, your progress was measurable and noticeable. You not only felt good, you looked good as well, and the compliments you received made all that hard work well worth the effort, and then some. At this time, you made the commitment to make fitness a permanent part of your life. Training and proper nutrition went beyond some things you did. They became a part of who you are. And then came the pandemic. Like an unwanted party crasher, the COVID-19 virus suddenly raised its ugly, crushing tentacles and made itself right at home. It was bad enough that the economy took an unmeasurable hit, and the heavy-handed restrictions that came down caused our freedoms to leave abruptly. And they may never return to what they were pre-pandemic. It wasn't enough for the petty, power-mad tyrants that comprise so much of our ruling class to put restrictions on nursing homes, restaurants, houses of worship, bars, and so many other non-essential operations that mean so much to so many. No, they didn't stop there. Gyms were next. That's right, gyms. The places that do so much to make us healthy and keep us that way. By strengthening our critical immune systems, were suddenly forbidden according to the experts who, as usual, said that it was for our own good. The few brave renegades who deflect these dictatorial edicts were attacked with a vengeance that has been seldom if ever seen in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And this may be just a warm-up to a semi-permanent lockdown. That's correct. With the ever-changing dynamics of the contemporary political scene in America, no one knows when or even if things will ever get back to any semblance of normality. In fact, some are talking about a new normal or a great reset, as if it were something to celebrate. Many fear that once the boot has been placed on our necks, it may never be taken off. This does not bode well for the future of commercial fitness centers, especially the smaller, hardcore establishments that have done so much to improve so many lives. For many people, the challenge of staying fit at home can present obstacles that may seem overwhelming, and this can lead to surrender and a return to their former lifestyle of incessant, mindless television watching, eating slop, and staying plopped and planted on the couch or recliner. But don't despair. It doesn't have to be this way. Of course, there will be adjustments to make in order to keep your health train rolling, but it can be done. There are things you can do no matter what draconian measures the government may impose. Let's take a look at some of the strategies that will help you maintain your fitness momentum. Nutrition. The lockdown is no reason to stop eating correctly. On the contrary, you will now have the time to devote to the science of nutrition. Hard training makes eating smart a natural fit, so don't fall into the trap of lazy, sloppy eating and undo all the progress you have made. Be tough. Keep the same intake of lean protein, fresh vegetables and fruits, healthy fats, protein shakes, nutritional supplements, and hydration that was working so well for you, and minimize the junk. You know what your body needs and what it does not, so don't use the pandemic as an excuse to get weak. Fitness equipment. If you live in an apartment and have space restrictions, there are still many fitness equipment options for you to consider. Resistance bands, kettlebells, adjustable dumbbells, balance balls, jump rope, medicine ball, suspension training. These are just a few of the ideas to consider. Also, there are countless videos available online for free that will provide you with many different approaches to get the most out of these versatile tools. Home fitness videos. A decade ago, the home fitness business was exploding. If you suffered from insomnia and turned on the late-night television for channel surfing, you could not help but be inundated with infomercials for these programs, and most of them did indeed produce the results they promised. If you bought them, dust them off and get going. Cardio equipment. A stationary bike, rowing machine, elliptical, and treadmill are all possible options depending on your individual circumstance. Yoga. Flexibility is a crucial component of fitness that is all too often overlooked, and that is so wrong. Stiffness causes injuries. Stretching does not cause weakness. Injuries cause weakness. It is quite possible to be both strong and flexible. In fact, one helps the other. As with fitness equipment, there are many easily accessible videos that can help you develop a yoga regimen in your home. If you own your home or live in a rental house, consider a garage or basement gym. There are countless examples of the ingenuity many fitness junkies have shown when putting together a home setup that will rival any gym. Barbells, benches, machines, punching bags, odd objects, sandbags, clubs, barrels, sleds, strongman logs, farmer's walk bars, box jumps, an outdoor climbing rope, and gymnastic ring setup are all ideas for you to consider. Outdoor cardio. Running and walking is convenient since all you have to do is step out your front door. If possible, try to get into an area that will allow you to enjoy nature's panorama as you take in the fresh air along with your run or walk. Body weight training. Never overlook or underestimate just how effective good old-fashioned body weight movements can be. For example, consider the push-up. You can make it easier by performing the movement with your feet lower than your head. Conversely, if standard push-ups are too easy for you, try elevating your feet. This is just one example of how various body weight exercises can be modified. And think about this. Perhaps our standard workout routines have become tamed while the real world is still wild and unpredictable. Is there too much emphasis on appearance and less on substance? For example, if you can bench press a bar bending amount of weight, but you can't climb through a window and pull someone from a burning building, or if you can burn up the running track in your $500 custom-built super deluxe running shoes, but you can't run to the rescue without them, what's the point? These are, of course, only rhetorical questions, but hopefully you get the idea. When it's time for action, your body is your weapon, and it can also be your gym. The point is, don't underestimate body weight training. Hormone balance. This is perhaps the most crucial factor of all. Your hormones control every aspect of your well-being, and stress can wreak havoc on several key hormones, especially growth hormone, testosterone, and thyroid hormones. Our clinic specializes in testing for all hormonal imbalances and providing world-class, cutting-edge hormone replacement therapy. If your hormones are out of whack, we will design a hormone replacement regimen specially crafted for you. Don't let hormone deficiencies make life not worth living. Always remember this: you are in charge of your health, regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. The COVID-19 pandemic lockdown is no different. Don't let this challenging situation knock you off the path of fitness and super health. Contact us for a free, no-obligation discussion concerning hormone replacement and all other aspects of health and wellness. Go ahead and click the link below in the description of this video.